Good afternoon to all my friends around the world. This is Dr. Sergio, your friend, your partner forever. And welcome back to our channel. And please do not forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. My name is Dr. Sergio. I am that I am, and you are who you are. We both are everything there is in existence because we are the light of the world. We breathe life toward things, and we breathe life of the divine in us every day. So the question that I want to ask you today in this video is that have you heard God spoken? Think about that for a few seconds. Have you ever heard God spoken to you? And if you are in the light, if you share the light of the divine, then yes, you should every day and day after. Because He lived through you. He spoke from your heart and from your gut. It is the light that shines your pathways every day. When you say that I am that, what does that mean? That means that you are speaking as if you are God because you are a God with a small g, not a big G. And so, first and foremost, I want to say my apology because from the last video, I have clearly mentioned to you that I was going to see if I could have you live, so I could answer your questions. But unfortunately, that I was not able to get that going now. Doesn't mean that's not going to happen. Technology will allow us in time to do that, to do YouTube. And if you do know a way, you could always let me know, let my staff know, so that together we can move forward, because we are one light, one energy, from one source, the source of the light, which is the divine. So the question I asked you earlier is that, have you ever heard God spoken? When you say I am that, when you say I'm a spiritual, when you say that I have the power to do whatever it is that I need to do. But remember though, you have choice. And that choice has been given to you so that you will know what is to do and what is not to do. Or if you decided that you want to make your own choice instead of the light choices, and then therefore you could get yourself into trouble. Okay? But in the word of the light, we make decision now, not for tomorrow, because we are the now. And we prayed for whatever that we decided to do, so that we can hear the voice of the divine confirming whatever we decided to do. But we don't do that no more. If we go back in time, in the beginning of time, we used to say that we are the shepherd. But these days, we have been programmed in a society that is so narrow-minded, that is so wicked. So we fail to acknowledge or understand whom that we are in the light of God. And last week, I also mentioned to you that there's nothing in this world that you cannot do if you have faith to believe. If it doesn't work for you, that means that you don't have faith. And so therefore, God, people like myself, who loves you, will stand behind you. And therefore, I can help you to achieve your faith and to become wholeness. And this is why it's important that you get used to my website. You can call if you live local or if you're distant away, if you're having problem, when you feel you are disconnected with the world, when you feel that you are not the person that you should be, when you feel there are blockages in your way of living life the way life should be living, when you feel the feeling that you are not in the light, when you feel the persecution, when you feel there's people after you, when you feel you are spiritually in trouble, when you go to bed, when you sleep, you have nightmare. Those are spiritual karmas. So when you feel there's an engagement that is not an engagement of the light, but it's an engagement of the darkness that has persecuted you, then you could always call me. And I will help you. Because that's whom that we are. And in the light of God, the power of He lives in us. And the reason that you're not able to identify that yet, it is because that you still not sincerely come forth in his kingdom to say, I am that I am. Everyone out there, we all experience trauma, but those are spiritual trauma. Those are karma. Those are deep, deep, deep trauma. I want to help you. Why don't you call my number? Set up an appointment. If you're far away around the world, that's fine. I can do distant healing with you. Once again, you, from now on, I want you to listen to the voice of God every day. Coming from the heart and from your gut. When you feel your gut feeling say, I want to do this, it is the light of the divine that has guided you to do that. When you meditating, when you are in the spiritual state, a consciousness state, and whatever you expected to happen in that state, if you use the power of your imagination and imagine whatever you decided to, or whatever you want, visualize it clearly and ask your divine Father to confirm for you. If you have faith, then you will hear the voice silently. Then I would ask you from now on, especially in the morning, listen as you meditate. Listen to the voice of the divine. And watch your pathway become to shine. And watch you as a person, the changes to wholeness. Once again, my name is Dr. Sergio. I'm your friend around the world. This video today, it's all about you. As a spiritual being, as an eternal being, you are the breath of life. You are that energy that transmits into this kingdom, that keeps this kingdom so powerful. You are who you are in the light of God. And so therefore his power is in you. And I'm going to ask you today, be wise. And always pray. Always pray. By faith and through faith, you shall live a successful life. There is nothing called disease or sickness except an illusion. But you have to believe that it is. And therefore you have to do what you need to do to restore good health. You don't take up the disease, you take up the solution, which is well-being. You have to activate your power within, because you are a God. So be blessed, stay blessed, bless others. Always remember to always find a way to forgive them. No matter how they come to you, no matter what they say or do. Do not show violence. Do not show anger. Because you are wholeness. Pray for them. Pray for change. And pray for cleansing. And pray for the soul. But always forgive them, no matter what they say or do. And always vibrate at a high frequency. Never low frequency. Because when you do, you are weakening yourself. And don't you ever feel weak. Because you cannot be weak. You are strong. You are powerful. Let that be known. I look forward to my next video. But please, listen to the voice of the divine God. Because he spoke to you every day. You just start listening. So start listening. Be blessed. And I look forward to hearing back from you. I look forward to help you with any negative energy you're experiencing or any negative blockages, any disassociation between yourself and whatever is going on around you. the feeling of I'm not able to, I'm trying, I'm hoping, please don't. You are wasting your time and your energy. You are a God. Speak like a God and let that manifest. Be blessed. I love you, and I will see you next week in my next video. God bless.